Well, let's start with the big story of the day. The campaigning has gone silent in Tamil Nadu and West Bengal. No rallies, no roadshow, no last-minute pitches. This is voters' window to reflect, decide and choose without any of the noise. Which is why what campaigners say in the last few hours has to be well thought out, because that will be the final message that the voters will take home before casting their vote. However, in the last few hours, the Congress party has called Prime Minister of India a terrorist. Listen in to the Congress chief, what he said during a press conference in Chennai yesterday.
How can they join with Modi, who is a terrorist and he won't believe in equality. His party won't believe in equality and justice. And these people are joining with them. It means that they are weakening democracy.
Well, a strong reaction has come in from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let me take you through what Home Minister Amit Shah has said as far as this big comment by Kharge is concerned. He has said that Congress has hit a new low in the demeanor, is what he has gone on to say, breach every standard of the public conduct. Modi ji has curbed terrorism in the last 12 years. Calling him a terrorist highly condemnable is what Union Home Minister has said in a statement. When the Congress abuses Prime Minister Modi, the people answer. And this is happening, remember, just few days ahead of the crucial elections, few hours ahead of the crucial elections in the states. And meanwhile, BJP has also written a letter to the Chief Election Commissioner pressing serious charges on Mallikarjun Kharge. Let me take you through what has been written in that letter. Charge number 1 is that this is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. Charge number 2 is the offences are made under section 175 of the BNS, and charge number 3 is that this amounts to defamation under section 356 of the BNS. So that is a big charge, and the response that has come in from the Bharatiya Janata Party, and BJP is going all out in the mission to escalate the matter ahead of the polling in West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. Meanwhile, the Congress party and the allies are backing the Congress chief on this. Listen in.
They will make it, will try to make the issue, non-issue, become an issue.
India alliance is in for a huge defeat. That is why, out of desperation, he is using this kind of language.
These camera techniques, nowadays you know that, they're only using that clips.
यह कोई slip of tongue भी नहीं है, और यह कोई अगर वो सफाई भी दे रहे हैं, तो आप याद रखिए जानबूझ के किया हुआ कांग्रेस का षड्यंत्र है.
The Bharatiya Janata Party is going all out in its mission to escalate the matter ahead of the polling in West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. And we're learning that during the day today, the BJP delegation will also be going to the Election Commission of India to lodge their complaint. And meanwhile, as you just heard, the Congress party, their allies, are backing the Congress chief as far as the entire controversy is concerned. But let me take you through what Mallikarjun Kharge had said so far, because in a statement, BJP said that he has called Prime Minister a terrorist. BJP has now written a letter to the Election Commission of India pressing serious charges on Mallikarjun Kharge. And on that, we have a breaking update coming in as far as the entire controversy is concerned. All right, so we're learning that the BJP has sought strong action against Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge. They have written a letter to Chief Election Commissioner. They will be filing this complaint, is what we are learning so far. There's a massive outrage over the remarks that have been made by Mallikarjun Kharge, and in the visuals, we will be showing you how the BJP delegation has arrived at the office of the Election Commission of India. Let me go across to my colleague Mohit, who's been tracking all the details. Mohit, the letter, in fact, yesterday was written by the BJP as far as this statement by Mallikarjun Kharge is concerned. And now we're learning that just a while back, the delegation has arrived at the Election Commission of India headquarters there. What are their demands?
Well, yes, in fact, the Election Commission, the BJP delegation has reached Election Commission. Now, it all started with Mallikarjun Kharge after a roadshow when he addressed the media called Prime Minister Narendra Modi a terrorist. Now, when he was asked to clarify about his statement, he basically stated that PM Modi is terrorizing the political parties by use of several agencies. But this has created a massive political storm where we have seen how the BJP has hit back at the Congress party and Mallikarjun saying that this is an insult to a democratically elected Prime Minister of the country by usage of such words, calling him a terrorist. This is something which is not done, and a strict action should be taken against Mallikarjun Kharge. Now, we also know for a fact that how the BJP has taken this fight to the doors of Election Commission. Yesterday, BJP wrote to Election Commission. There were certain points that were being mentioned. A, Mallikarjun Kharge should be banned for further campaigning in the elections, given the fact that how the statement that has come from him is a gross violation of Model Code of Conduct. Secondly, under the provisions of BNS, the relevant provisions that the BJP has cited, an action should be taken. Also, this particular statement should be put down from every digital platform and media platform. So BJP demands strict action, and also BJP says Mallikarjun Kharge should tender an apology. While we have seen the Congress party leaders coming out and they are clearly attacking the BJP, saying that Mallikarjun Kharge meant that how the BJP is trying to terrorize the political parties. PM has terrorized the political parties, but the BJP says the language that has been used by Mallikarjun Kharge is something that should not have been used against a Prime Minister who is a democratically elected. And BJP says that this has been the trend from the Congress party, that every time when the elections come, they resort to abuse, they resort to personal attack on Prime Minister. But then the BJP will also take this as a political narrative in the run-up to the elections of Tamil Nadu and West Bengal, because we know that how in two phases these elections will be conducted. BJP surely will be taking this to the ground, and perhaps that is why they are trying to set a narrative by coming to the Election Commission, by complaining against Mallikarjun Kharge, that this is an issue that they will take to the people on the ground. That
absolutely,
how
a strong reaction that is coming from the Bharatiya Janata Party. They continue to say that Congress continues to abuse the Prime Minister, and this time around it has called Prime Minister a terrorist. At this point in time, a delegation from BJP comprising of Union Ministers Nirmala Sitharaman, Kiran Rijiju, Arjun Ram Meghwal, BJP National General Secretary Arun Singh and Om Pathak, they are at the Election Commission of India and will be meeting the Chief Election Commissioner there. Now, the Bharatiya Janata Party has sought a strong action against the Congress chief, Mallikarjun Kharge. In the letter to the Election Commission of India, the party delegation is also set. In fact, they have put forth several of the demands that they will be putting forth before the Chief Election Commissioner of India. Demand number one, let's take you through that. It's immediate cognizance of the MCC violation, that is Model Code of Conduct, that the Bharatiya Janata Party says has been violated. Demand number two is direct Kharge to submit a public apology. So that's a big demand by the Bharatiya Janata Party. They are demanding apology from Mallikarjun Kharge. And demand number three is initiate suitable penal and regulatory proceedings against Mallikarjun Kharge. It remains to be seen whether that will be ordered. And cessation of dissemination of the material that has been used by the Congress party. And demand number five is pass orders to preserve the dignity of the election process. So these are the demands that will be put forth by the delegation that has now arrived at the Election Commission of India office there in the national capital. Let me once again go back to my colleague Mohit on this. Mohit, a justification has also come in from the Congress leaders, their allies as well, that Mallikarjun Kharge did not mean to call Prime Minister a terrorist. He meant something else. Take us through what has happened as far as the entire controversy is concerned.
Well, in fact, you see, the clarification himself came from the Congress party president, Mallikarjun Kharge, where when he was asked after the press conference by the reporters that what he meant by the term of terrorist that he used for the Prime Minister, he basically stated that he meant that Prime Minister is terrorizing the political parties. But then BJP has latched onto it, saying that it's always the Congress party and their top leadership who resort to personal allegation, personal remarks, abuses against the Prime Minister. And perhaps that is why the BJP says that it was Chaiwala, it was Zehrillah Saab, and various other names have been used against Prime Minister. And now this is continuation of that particular personal attack, and hence the BJP has gone to the doors of the Election Commission. While we speak, a meeting is taking place between the BJP leaders and the officials from the Election Commission. Now, BJP has categorically stated that this is a grave violation of Model Code of Conduct. Mallikarjun Kharge should tender an apology, or he should be banned from campaigning. Certain restrictions have to be put on him. Also, the BJP says that action against the suitable provisions of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita should be taken, and this particular statement should be taken off from digital platforms or the media platforms. So the BJP is also trying to make it an issue, given the fact that elections are going on in the states of Tamil Nadu and West Bengal, and BJP will surely take this to the people on the ground, that how a democratically elected Prime Minister is being abused, is being insulted, and is being demeaned by the Congress party, not just once, not just again, but every time this happens during the election. So that will be the narrative.
The timing is also very important because this comes at a time when the elections are going on. So BJP delegation has two major demands, as you also pointed out, that Mallikarjun Kharge should tender an apology and action should also be taken against him. Thanks so much, Mohit, for getting us all those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this.